Alrighty, y'all. This is not the video I would like to be filming. This is obviously my second video of the day. This is probably not going to be a very long video, but we got some news on the Joe Burrow injury, so we're going to hop right into that news right now. Alrighty, well, the news I can't even believe it. It is a nightmare every time this happens. I don't know how it's possible. It is depressing every single time it happens. But yeah, Joe Burrow is expected to miss at least 3 months with a turf toe injury. I genuinely have no words. I mean, this definitely is a way to definitely tear down the happy win today. It was definitely something, like I said, when I finished that reaction video, it was definitely something that I was like, yeah, it's got to be interesting to see who we have at quarterback. And I obviously saw Joe Burrow hurt his toe. I did not know what exactly, he hurt. I thought it maybe was just a broken toe. I've had a broken toe. So I thought, okay, he avoided kind of a severe injury. But apparently not. I mean, I literally don't even know what to say anymore. I mean, it is so disappointing. Joe Burrow, he's obviously my favorite player. He is my idol. He's definitely somebody I look up to. Just a lot of the stuff he does, the person he is. It's very disappointing. It's very disappointing to, not see him play again. I mean, it is disappointing. It is like, and this literally happens every other year. Rookie season, tears his ACL, MCL. 2021 has a healthy season, goes to the Super Bowl. 2022. I guess it's not every other year, but 2022. We go to the AFC Championship. Another great year for Joe Burrow. Plays fantastic. 2023, goes down that Ravens game, has some rare, torn wrist ligament. Again, similar to this turf toe injury he got, last year. Just pretty much kind of an off year, but he was healthy the whole year. But and then now, week 2, and he's down with the turf toe, And expected to miss 3 months. Obviously, there's no telling, that would still be in the regular season, but not many games left, of course. But yeah, it is just extremely disappointing. I mean, it's extremely disappointing. I really have nothing to say. I mean, it is every time this happens, it's a disappointment. Like I said, I don't have much to say on it, honestly. I'm extremely, I feel bad for Joe. I'm sure he's extremely frustrated. I'm extremely frustrated with the offensive line. I will say that, again, and the front office that, again, continuously just does not get Joe Burrow the help he needs, to avoid some of these injuries. If he had an offensive line, this may never, it would reduce the risk of, your superstar player getting hurt, and so it's extremely disappointing. I mean, I don't know what to say. I mean, I don't know what to say. It's one of those things. Last year, I didn't get to go to a Bengals game. This year, I was looking forward to going to a Bengals game, watching Joe play. I don't know that I will. I don't know that I'm gonna, get to see him play. I don't know. I don't know. And it's obviously that's for tons of fans out there too. So very disappointing and very heartbreaking. But it's the Jake Browning show again. It's we still have the team. We can still make a run. We are obviously off to a good start. We're of course not going to be as good as we could be. There's obviously no Joe Burrow. Jake Browning is not Joe Burrow. Okay, but he is solid. He has whenever he played in 2023, he gave us a winning record. And he could definitely do that again here. hopefully just keep us. It'd be amazing if he could get us in that playoff race, and hopefully, we can make some sort of run. Joe Burrow comes back at the end of the season, and we'll just have to see. Overall, like I said, not much to say. Very disappointing. It is so disappointing, especially this early in the season. It's like, wow. I mean, we didn't even get to see Joe Burrow really play. You know what I mean? He never really, got it into that, MVP mode, that number 9 that we know, and it's disappointing. It is very disappointing. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. But yeah, I think overall, there's not much else to say besides, this is disappointing. And as Bengals fans, we're gonna continue to cheer for our team. We're gonna continue to cheer for Jake Browning, and we'll see what happens. But that is going to cap it all for the video, man. Make sure to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys next one. Peace out.